Hello, how are you? I hope you're good. So today I'm here with December's Owlcrate and I'm super excited to open it up and see what is inside of it. It's fairly hefty. If you don't know, Owlcrate is a monthly YA subscription box and they always have some Bookish inspired goodies plus a new release of either a fantasy or a contemporary. They are based in the Americas. This was sent to me in exchange for an honest review, which you guys know I always try and be. But yeah, without further ado, let's try and get into it. What was your theme? I do not recall. I think that last month was pretty strong box, so I'm very excited to see if this one will hold up. We have Tales of Trickery. We have the spoiler card and then, well no, the art card. Spoiler card with the art and then the spoiler card on the other side. Then we have the monthly pin. I've been loving their monthly pins recently. This one is, ooh, interesting. This is like a castle with some vines and like snow around the sides. It is designed by Read and Wonder. I quite like it. It's probably not my favorite pen of theirs, but like they've done some really amazing pens in the past, so they really raised their own standard for me. But it is a very beautiful pen. It's just interesting. It has like glitter on the side. It is a really pretty pen. We'll see what it is for. What are you? What is this? Is this like, oh, is this gonna be like earmuffs, but like they're bent? What? I think you need to like work them out maybe? That is such a cute idea though, like a really fluffy inside, but it's just so like bent. Oh no. Am I like dumb? Maybe it's this way. Maybe it's on the back of your head because it doesn't reach the ears on the top. So I'm thinking it's on the back. My hair, like I think maybe you would wear this like with your hair tied up though, because it slips down the hair because obviously the fur is so like soft, so it just kind of like does this. But I think it's a really cool and interesting idea. I've never seen anything like this in any other box before. This is a Caraval rose earmuff, so it's like Caraval inspired. It's not really my, it's not really my colors that I would wear. It is quite tight and I suffer from migraines, so it wouldn't be like ideal for me, but I see that a lot of people would probably really love this item. It's really interesting and I'm fairly certain you're supposed to wear it at the back of your head. Then we have a chunker of a candle actually, and it's Mount Ruin, Fire and Cinnamon Chai, Novelly Yours candles. What is this inspired by? Oh, it has a wood wick. I really love wood wicks. Oh, I really like the scent as well. It's very, like it smells kind of Christmassy, but doesn't have to be. I think it's a cinnamon. I really, really like the scent of that. I will be definitely burning that. Let me check. Oh, it's Grace and Fury. I have not read that, but I really love the candle. It's very, very generous size as well. Like it's massive. So I think my favorite item so far. Then we have a little box. It has Owlcrate and some axes on it. Sky in the Deep hand warmer. Ooh, they're trying to keep us really warm this winter, aren't they? Breathe Fire, which makes it the fandomy. I actually really liked Sky in the Deep. I feel like there are some mixed opinions about it, but I actually had a really good time with the book. And then you put that in. Place the metal piece between forefinger and thumb, press until it clicks until it begins crystallizing. When the crystallization is complete, squeeze the heat pad to make it soft and ready to use. Oh, I did something. Oh god. It's like solidifying. The crystallization is complete. Squeeze the heat pad to make it soft and ready to use. I'm very sensitive to heat, so this is like actually a little bit painful, but like wouldn't be for a normal person. Even just from doing this, you kind of get a bit warmer. And then you obviously put it in your little thingy and then you just use it as a warmer. That's pretty cool. To recharge, place the heat pad in boiling water with a cloth underneath to prevent the plastic from contacting the bottom of the paw. Boil for about 5 minutes or until all of the crystals have fully dissolved and have become clear again. Let the heat pad cool to room temperature. Now it is ready to use again. And I suppose you just kind of like hold it. I don't know for how long. I think it depends on how long this kind of lasts, because the whole like recharging process of boiling it in like a cloth water, I think, and because I have a hot water bottle, I think that would just be a bit less hassle to use that. But I do really like the idea, and again, it's to keep us warm, and it's cute. Then we have a pencil set. So we have Owlcrate exclusive Bookish colored pencils. It's just like a variety of colors of pencils, which is cool, which makes me think that there might be a coloring book at some point here. Oh, but we have a book sleeve that made within Owlcrate, and it has this really beautiful design. I really like it. It was always wise to be polite to books, whether or not they could hear you. Is this Sorcery of Thorns? It is Sorcery of Thorns, and it is done by Chatty Nora, whom I also love. This is really beautiful. I really like it. It's definitely on the thinner side, so if you like your sleeves to be like super thin and not space consuming, I suppose, then this is gonna be perfect for you. I really love the design, just really nice, yeah. Then we have the coloring book. So it has, I think, the past pin designs as a coloring thing, yeah. Past pin designs as the coloring thing. And then it actually has the picture of the pens if you wanted to know how they look like on the other side. It's okay, it's not my favorite item, but I also was never the biggest fan of the coloring books in general. I love to paint and I love to draw and I love to do that all myself, but I've never been into the coloring books. I don't know if it would have been a bit more fun to have like different designs than the pens that they already had. For those who love coloring, I'm sure it'll be fun nonetheless, and you're all sorted with the pencils already. Last but obviously not least is the book. Okay, so this is a very, very hyped up book. The normal cover is kind of like blue and gold, and this is the Owlcrate exclusive, which is like this green. I kind of like it actually better than the original, so that's nice. So the book is the Genevieve Deception. I think this is King Arthur retelling, and it is very hyped up at the moment. I did see a couple quite negative reviews, and one came from a source that I really trust, so I have like tentative feelings about this, but let me know if you read it already and you love it. Ooh, pretty. I think this is probably exclusive for Owlcrate. That's a really cool design. And I'm sure it will also be signed. Yep, it is. So let me know if you read this and you really liked it, and if you think I will like it, but because I've heard really mixed reviews, but I feel like that always happens with hype books, so I don't know which side to listen to anymore. I suppose in that case I should just read it and see it for myself. But that's really cool because we got this. I don't want to know too much about it, so I think I'm not gonna look at the synopsis, but that is the book. So the last couple of things that we have is the Owlcrate little leaflet with showing us how the normal and exclusive cover look like. And then the very last thing is the next theme. Ooh, I love this spoiler bit. It says, "Vengeance will be mine." Ooh, I love a darker theme. And the sneak peek is our next mug. I'm so hyped for it. I'm so hyped for it. I'm having really high hopes for January's box. And I will say this one was also a very strong one in my opinion. Even though I will personally not use quite a few items, but I will be putting them into the giveaway because I obviously want to re-give this to someone who is excited about it, so it doesn't go to waste. I really appreciate the idea of this. The pin is nice as well. My favorite items are 100% the candle and the book sleeve. I really actually love the book sleeve. I love the colors. I really like it. Box, obviously, like without the book, I always kind of not count the book because obviously the book. The next item that I think would be my favorite would be the pin. And I think this is also really nice, but I just feel like it's probably a bit more hassle than just like a simple hot water bottle. But if you prefer something way more, like way smaller, and you don't mind reactivating it by heating it up in the boiling water, with the cloth on the bottom, then obviously this is gonna be amazing. And it was really fun watching it crystallize. I just don't know that I would use it after the initial one, if you know what I mean, but that might be just because I'm lazy. And these will definitely be going into the giveaway together with this. I like the idea of both. It's just not gonna be something I personally use. So, but I think there were a lot of items here, and I think that it was a really strong box. And this is the first Owlcrate's book sleeve as well. So I'm really excited to see if they do any in the future as well. And yeah. Let me know what you guys thought. Chat to me down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.